morning, friends. Happy December. This is not really Vlogmas, but I am doing a vlog today because I'm doing something really exciting. Oh man, I just noticed I have a crochet hook behind my ear. That's because I am working on a new project this morning. This is Bernat blanket yarn. I'm making a baby blanket. I know like approximately 1 million people who are pregnant, and I do not know how I can possibly make smaller yarn weight baby blankets because I don't have time. I gotta finish all those hats. But anyways, I'm gonna go to brunch this morning. We have a really dear friend who's over visiting for the weekend, and then after that I am going over to Tampa because my yarn store, Stash, a place for yarn in St. Pete, recently just bought a new yarn store in Tampa and they're having their grand opening today. I shouldn't say they bought a new yarn store. There was a yarn store in Tampa that I had never been to or heard of. I guess that had closed or was closing, and they called Stash and they were like, would you like our stock, or do you want to like take over the yarn store? And they're like, oh, I guess we'll buy it. So they now have 2 locations, which I think is super fabulous. So I'm gonna go over there and support them probably around 11. And then there is an event about a mile away at a brewery called Yarn Lounge, where there's going to be some local indie dyers in Tampa, which I don't know of very many, so that's really exciting. They're going to be vending there, and there's going to be a couple other artists there, and I'm just really excited. I'm meeting up with a friend, and we're going to go, and I'm really excited. I've never been to anything like this. Like, I've been to plenty of yarn stores, and obviously I went to Crochetcation last year, but I have never been to any kind of yarn festival because there just really aren't any in Florida. Like, there's not a lot of fiber festivals because it's so hot all the time. So I'm super, super excited to go to this, and I'm gonna take some video as much as I can. Stash is probably gonna be packed with people, but I'm still gonna try to get some video so that I can show you guys what the store looks like.
At Stash in Tampa.
You will see in all of the videos that I took, and it's a good thing I took them right when I got there because, oh man, that place got packed. I bought one thing, this beautiful skein of hedgehog fibers that is so pretty. I'm so excited. And now I'm about to go into Yarn Lounge, which I think doesn't start for like another 20 minutes, but I totally want to get a beer before it starts. So I will see you in a minute. Hi! We got blackberry cider and it's delicious. This is a Yarny friend. Hi!
Emily.
And what is your business?
Birdie's Knits.
And what do you do?
100% cotton, hand dyed.
Okay, and tell me, because these are all your amazing colors.
Yes, thank you.
I have not seen a lot of cotton that is that boldly colored, hand dyed. How do you do that?
It's definitely a niche in the market and trying to exploit it for sure. I started because I'm allergic to wool, so I would see all the beautiful colors like hedgehog and there's countless others obviously, and I wanted the colors, but I couldn't find anything when I searched for cotton, so that's kind of just the light bulb went off and I got to do it.
Oh my gosh. And how long have you been in business?
3 years.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm in the car, obviously, like you can't see that. I just left Yarn Lounge and I made a couple of purchases that I wanted to show you. The first is from Fat Bunny Yarn, who is a person who goes to my local yarn store, so she's local to me. And I bought this skein of yarn, which is a number 5 bulky. You get 109 yards per 100 grams, and it's hand dyed. Fat Bunny Yarn, Clearwater, Florida. I think I'm gonna design a hat with that. And the second thing I bought, I was not expecting to buy, but I couldn't help myself. So I actually looked online for these recently and could not find anything like it, like maybe a few months ago, and maybe they were there and I just wasn't looking hard enough, I don't know. But at the Olive and 2U booth, they put on Yarn Lounge, they had these, which are a Chowgoo mini twist set. Now, this set is ridiculously expensive. However, I did an Amazon search to see if they were there, and they were $7 less expensive on Amazon than they were at the yarn show, and I figured $7 was not an expensive price to pay for something this quality and to support a local maker. So hold on one second, I'll get them out and show you. Okay, so it all comes in this tiny little pouch. These are the Chowgoo Twist Shorties. So basically it's a set of 2-inch and 3-inch needle tips, and these tiny, tiny cables that are interchangeables, and these are the needle tips. You're gonna be, look at how small they are. These are the 3-inch ones. These are the 2-inch ones, and I'm gonna take a set out so you can see them. These are the 2-inch needle tips, and these are the 3-inch needle tips. Oh, I can't get them out. So you can make different lengths. I was looking for these, like I said, recently, and I could not find them. They only had them in larger sizes. Like these are, let's see, from 2 millimeters to 3.25 millimeters, and you get 6 sets of tips in both 2-inch and 3-inch. So you get 12 sets of tips, and I bought them for the year of the sock. Right now I am knitting a pair of socks. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm trying to get the knitting needles back into their tiny little pocket. Right now I'm knitting a pair of socks with a 60 stitch count, and I find my 9-inch circular just a tiny bit hard to get them around. So the needle tips are in here. These are the cables, and then it comes with a little key as well to tighten them and a few tiny, tiny stitch markers. So I'm pretty excited to have those. It was a little expensive, but I wanted to support a local maker. And it is something that has been on my list for a little while anyways. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who has bought my Pine Forest cowl, because that purchase helped me buy these needle tips, and I'm going to use them for the year of the sock and potentially any sleeves, etc., that I may use in the future. I am going to grab some food, and my husband and our friend came up to the brewery and we played Candyland, which you have seen, and we also played Sorry, which I didn't take any video of. And then we're going to meet up with some other friends at the dog bar in St. Pete, which is basically a bar that is also a dog park, so you can take all dogs there. So it's just like dogs everywhere. So that's going to be super fun. I'm headed that way right now, and I'll try to take some video of all the dogs as well. Okay, change of plans. There's no dog bar. Our friends left already. No, this way. We have to go to the beef jerky outlet. That's my friend. That's my husband. You probably can't see. There's a gillet. We got beef jerky. I'm trying to restrain myself of eating this because we're literally walking to dinner. Hi friends, it is the end. It is the end of Saturday. I have a couple more things to show you. We just got back from having dinner, and I think I'm gonna call it kind of an early night because it is, I don't know, it's like 7 p.m., but I'm really tired. So my husband bought me some popcorn, which is delicious, and I wanted to show you 2 things that came in the mail. One is this amazing skein of yarn. These are both Black Friday purchases that just came. This colorway is called Go Fly a Cat from Moon Tower Dye Works, who is one of my most favorite indie dyers. And then this also came in the mail, and I have never tried her yarn before, but I'm really, really excited. It is from Pandia's Jewels, and the colorway is New Knit Order, which I think is super cool. So I am going to turn it in for tonight. I'm going to do a little bit of sock knitting and then probably go to bed because I'm so tired. I've had entirely too much fun today, and tomorrow I am working from about 7:30 a.m. until about 10 p.m. So I'm going to need a lot of caffeine. Otherwise, who knows what will happen to me. So I'll see you later. Bye.